My name is David Gorman. I am with the Center for Humanitarian Dialogue. I want to thank, first of all, the organizers of today's events, EPL, for putting together such a very good selection of participants and presentations at particularly short and very urgent notice. Secondly, I want to thank the Ministry of Ecology for hosting today's event, and I want to thank all of you for coming here from various ministries, foreign missions, NGOs, and including people from Donetsk itself who are with us here today, who came up and crossed the line of contact under some very difficult circumstances a couple of days ago to be with us here today. The Center for Humanitarian Dialogue is a Geneva, Switzerland-based organization. We are a foundation that was established 20 years ago to discreetly help resolve conflicts that the international community may have difficulty resolving. We have been working in Ukraine since January 2014, and we have been regularly traveling back and forth between the East and the rest of the country, working on mechanisms to try to identify issues that need to be addressed, to bring together key people that need to come together, and to move issues forward to try to help resolve the conflict and prevent it from getting worse. Over the last few months, one of the issues that we have noticed that has been brought to our attention by people in Donetsk is the issue of ecological damage and its potential for very, very, very serious catastrophes to the environment, but also to the human population. And unfortunately, but not surprisingly, this is often an issue that is not put front and center because it is a potential issue. It's not an ongoing, immediate issue. It's not one that's in the news. However, unfortunately, unless something is done to prevent what could be a serious catastrophe, then indeed we will be seeing something very, very serious in the news if indeed these mines are not properly monitored and managed, if indeed other potentially damaging facilities are not dealt with by all of those concerned. Unfortunately, as we know, environmental damage and the risks of destruction to the human population from some of these facilities do not recognize lines of contact. They do not recognize human borders. They cross sides. And this is something that needs to be addressed both through the formal channels and through the informal channels. The purpose of today's meeting is to start to push this issue, to raise awareness, and to start to identify what are some of the key areas, key facilities, key locations that are of concern, what is their potential for causing destruction, and what are some of the recommendations on what steps can be taken forward. Again, this is a beginning, it's a start, and it's a very, very good effort by EPL and HD, which will support to move this issue forward. So I want to thank you all very much for coming here today, and I know we're going to have a very fruitful workshop in moving these issues forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the cooperation. І наступному я передаю слово ректору Державної екологічної академії після диплому.